Yes, my people. So before I go into what makes a beautiful A++ setup, I do want to explain the premium Discord. So these kind of videos that I'm about to drop in the YouTube just now is pretty much exactly what I post every single day in the premium education channel. I also post my alerts, so you pretty much feel right looking for an entry, so full everything transparency. I do also live trade every single day, as you can see there, which you can access by being a premium member. Last but not least, I have a one-on-one mentorship where it's really hands-on. You can apply for that by accessing it here within the free Discord. So yeah, if any of these interest you, the link is in my bio. Enough wasting your time, let's get straight to it. So the $1 million question, what makes a perfect A++ setup? Well, it consists of these four things. Nice trend. How do we know if price is in a nice trend? Because the higher time frame and the lower time frame is matching. Then we have a retracement to a key point of interest. So not just a zone, but an actual supply or demand area that it makes sense for price to bounce or reject from. Then we get a nice flip or change of character, whatever you want to call it, to indicate that we are in the right direction. And then we get a good retracement entry, maximizing our risk to reward. So let's do this step by step. So the first step is what? Nice trend, higher time frame and lower time frame matching. Let's see if we have that. So let's start with the higher time frame, which in this scenario can be the 15-minute. Doesn't take a genius to see that the 15-minute is clearly bearish. If we mark out structure on this 15-minute, we have a low here where the candle closed below, and we have a protected high here. So we want to look for shorts in here below this high to give us a lower low. Let's go down to the 3-minute or the lower time frame, and you can see structure here is exactly the same. We have a low, high, lower low. So this is nice. Both the higher time frame and the lower time frame are matching perfectly, which shows it's a nice strong trend and price is expanding lower. We're not in a pullback where we sort of have to guess whether we're going to reject or not. Clearly see both time frames are both in a downtrend. No doubt at all to sell. Simple. The next is a retracement to a key POI. So let's draw the whole zone. The whole zone would be from this low to this high. Now, where within here could we reject? Well, let's start off where we went from bullish to bearish, known as the origin. High, low, right? We mark out these swing points in there. We had high, low, high, low, high, break. So we have this low to high up here. What do we notice about this area here? Price broke it, mitigated it, filled these fair value gaps, and then dumped. So price should not now come back into this swing point here, this origin, because this is already mitigated. All the orders have been filled. So when I'm looking for a sell now, I can refine it to, I do want a sell below here. Anything above here is less quality. It's not that A++. So let's get rid of this zone as it's already mitigated. And then we established we have this low to this high up here. Now, what do we notice about this? This is completely fresh. As you can see, price since breaking it has not returned into it yet. Perfect. And we have liquidity in terms of a first tap into the zone here, right? You can see we left, came back, lower low. So now when I refine this area here, if I want my A+ trade, okay, it's gonna happen in here. Nowhere else above here, not really interested. So we have a retracement to a key POI. So let's see if price can come into this key point of interest. We'll play it out. Okay, nice. Price is coming into the zone and into this key point of interest. So now what's the next step? I need a nice flip or a nice change of character. Okay, if I don't get that, I'm just gambling. I'm just wishing it's going to work. Price can very easily break this or break this. So I need confirmation it does want to reject. Where? In our refined POI. So let's look at structure on the lower time frame, which is the 3-minute in this scenario. You can see clearly bullish. No reason to look for a short yet. Okay, what can we see? We can see we have a high, low, high, low, high. So we have a protected low structurally down here on this pullback. But what do we notice about this? We have an unmitigated zone below here. So I would ideally wait for this to break, and I'll know that this is my real change of character. Okay, nice displacement through here. Now I want displacement through here to confirm we have shifted structure. Perfect. So is this a nice change of character as stated by the criteria, right? A nice flip. Well, let's see. So what makes it nice to begin with? It happened exactly where we wanted it to happen, right? It happened in this area of supply. It didn't happen above it. That's the first good thing. Second good thing is structurally, we had this low here in which we broke, and we broke the unmitigated demand zone below it. Nice. Further the conviction that, yeah, this is the high that's going to do what? Give us the lower low. Because remember, we're just trading the trend. So we're just looking to catch the lower high, lower low. What else do we notice? Extra little compliments. Big displacement through the lows, as you can see. And to back this displacement, we've left behind multiple fair value gaps to show, yeah, there is strength. So this is, couldn't ask for a nice change of character. Now the last step is simply, we just want a good entry. By good entry, I don't want to chase sells all the way here, okay? Because if I'm expecting this to be the lower high, this is where I want my stop loss to be. I want to ideally target the lower low. That's less than a 1-to-1. That's terrible. So as you can see, we left behind some fair value gaps. Let's see if we can enter in here. Yes, we might not get tagged, but this is an A++. If we get tagged into here with this great entry, we know that this is a A+ trade. So boom, we get tagged in now. Nice. Let's see, deep mitigation of that fair value gap. Play price out. We haven't broke any internal structure yet, as you can see, right? If we go internally to the downside, we made a low. We're expecting lower highs and lower lows now, so we're expecting this low to be taken on the way down. Nice. As we take that, you can move it as well to this high. So we've done high, low, high, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, and smash take profit. And as soon as we took this low here, what would I do? I'd at least move my stop to below this high here to manage risk. But as you can see, it just dumped anyways all the way to take profit. So yeah, this is my A++ trade setup. This is the trade that when I see, I get excited. So write this down. This is exactly what we want to see. This is a perfect trade. And yeah, any questions, let me know. I did my self-promoting at the start for the premium and mentorship. Links in the description. Appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you in the next video.